fingers down my spine. Girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your fingers down my spine? Girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your fingers down my spine? Girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your
I've used Sidewalk Chic, one coat of the Attitude Sidewalk Chic. I'm hoping this is going to come better when I lighten it in Windows Live Movie Maker. But it's the best I can do, I'm afraid, given with what I've got to work with. Right, there's two coats on here now of Attitude Sidewalk Chic. And on this hand there's just one coat. And it's some nails it's just one swipe brush, because it's a wide brush. Here we are in daylight. This is it in daylight from the window on an overcast day facing north. There's the Attitude Sidewalk Chic. Sidewalk Chic. And this is it. This is it. I mean, I like this sort of taupey sort of colour, but it's got like a sort of slight pearly, shimmery effect. It's very, very good coverage. I don't know why I'm doing this and I've got it on my nails. Oh, ridiculous. What is wrong with me? Oh dear. Yeah, it's very, very good coverage. There's two coats on this hand and one coat on this hand, and as you can see, they're more or less the same. And but it's got like a slight pearly, slight shimmery effect, which I'm not keen in this sort of shade, in this sort of colour. I prefer this sort of nudey sort of colour without, well, it's not a nude, but a neutral. I prefer this sort of colour in a cream without the shimmery, pearly effect. It gives it an added dimension that I'm not particularly keen on. But it's very, very, very good nail polish, as most of the Attitude ones I've found are. And in fact, I've never found one that isn't good, to be honest. I've got that very pale blue one, which I did show in my first ever video I put on YouTube for Attitude nail polish, or was that the second? No, it wasn't the first ever one, it was the first ever nail polish video I did for Attitude. My first video was a Baby Lips one. Anyway, I'm going all around the houses. But yeah, even that blue one, it's very, very sheer, and you need a few coats to get it fully opaque, but that's I wouldn't say it was bad, it's just the kind of nail polish it is. But this has got that sort of pearly gleam to it. And but I suppose it's other people would probably prefer this, a sort of almost a slight chromy effect. But so there we go, and all being well, I'll report back at the end of the week to see how it did. But yeah, it's good coverage, very good coverage. Oh yeah, it's starting now. I'm just seeing what it looks like now, because it's much darker, it's much more overcast outside than it was when I did the recording just now with the webcam. But yeah, we've got the washed out effect which you get when it sees it's darker. But yeah, I'm not totally, the nail polish itself is very, very good, but personally I'm not that keen on this type of colour with this type of effect mixed together. I like a pearly effect with like a white or a pale pink or apricot, but not this sort of shade. But anyhow, it's Sidewalk Chic anyway, and it's a very good nail polish. People that like this will like this sort of nail polish. They would love this one. Yeah. Put one coat of this very excellent Go Matte Top Coat by Too True, which unfortunately don't exist anymore, and it dries extremely quickly. And right, can we see how I didn't really put one on this little now, but because it's just due to come off soon. But it has not that effective on my thumb according to the camera, but when I look at it in person it looks fine, and it dries practically straight away. So there is it. As you can see, I hardly put any on them a little now, but that's it compared to what it looks like before I put the matte top coat on. I wish I was able to put my hands side by side and film this to show you the difference. That's it with the matte top coat, and this is it without. Sorry, the camera's perhaps hanging down. Everything's inadequate here, I'm afraid. I try my best, as I've said many times before, I try my best in very trying circumstances and inadequacies, and that's why I put the matte top... I'll try and talk, shall I? This is why I put the matte top coat on, to see how it compared to what's left, because I'm taking this nail polish off soon anyway, but that's what it was like before, and this is what it's like with. Just creates different effect. Wish you could still buy this. Too True products were totally excellent. I don't know why they stopped making them. I don't know if, I believe they were Superdrug's own make, but I may be wrong in that, but I've never seen them for sale anywhere else. But it doesn't say anything about Superdrug on the label. See how different this looks with the top coat of, this is the, see, this has lasted nearly a week as well, so this is how good this is done. And apart from that one there being chipped a bit, but then I do sort of pick around in my teeth with it, which I shouldn't do. But yeah, I wish I could hold the camera above both of them at the same time, so you can see that how different it looks now I've got top coat. This is what it looked like before, and this is what it looks like with the Too True matte top coat. And it dries really quickly. What was that, totally different nail polish? Yes, I think that's quite good. Pleased with. Oh, dear. No matter where I get, I'm in the shadow, so. Nice. Teddy. If Teddy doesn't mind. I'm being stupid, I know. But look how it was before. This is before the top coat, and that is after. There's the matte effect in the daylight compared to the normal one. I'm hoping I can show you the difference on here, but it's a very dull overcast day, so I don't know if this is going to be successful. If only I could if I had 4 pairs of hands, I'd be able to hold the camera in front of me. I just wanted you to see the difference, how good this matte nail polish is by Too True. As far as I'm aware, you just cannot buy anywhere now. This is the one I used it over, the Attitude Sidewalk Chic. Unless it's meant to be pronounced Sidewalk Chic, but I wouldn't have, because it yeah makes me think of streetwalkers for some reason. But anywho, moving on. Yeah, this is very good, very good indeed. It creates a completely different effect. All I can see is a whited out blur, so I'm hoping when I play it back I can actually see something. There's something rather interesting I found as well. There is the original without the top coat. It's got that slightly pearly, slightly chromy effect, as you can see. And there it is with the top coat, which gets rid of that somewhat. And then when I put an ordinary top coat over a matte top coat, once it's dry, it becomes like regular nail polish without that pearly effect. So something different again. So this is a very interesting nail polish, and I haven't discovered that until the end of the week when I was thinking about taking it off. So I don't know whether to touch up those chips and then just put a matte top coat over and then a clear top coat once it's dry to make what looks like a very nice brown nail polish now, with that sort of goldy chromy effect gone. So yeah, very interesting nail polish.
Won't you rock